With this week's episode of Saikano, we get an Utaha episode. Quite surprising. I did not expect to see an Utaha-centered episode. That's what this episode was. I mean, to be real here, it was an Utaha episode, getting to have some characterization for her, getting to find out more about her personality, how she acts around our main male character, and just see, slightly how they met and how her personality was in the past. And to see this episode, it really makes me have a lot more respect for Saikano. Let me explain. When it comes to series like this with multiple female characters, especially, female characters that might be in a harem, like, you have to where Kato and all that with the harem type element theme we have going on here, usually when it comes to these type of series, majority of the time, some of the female characters are shafted, and they don't really get an episode to shine. Not all the time, but most of the time it happens. And so, to see how Utaha got an episode all for herself to get characterization, find out more about her personality, and probably gain a lot of people in this series to probably jump on the Utaha ship. I know for a fact, majority of people watching this episode might have moved Utaha into one of their favorite female characters of this series. But still, I'm still a Kato fan. Nothing's changing that. Kato is amazing, especially with the ending. She only had like a couple lines in this episode right towards the end of the episode, and it was enough to just win me over. But Utaha, I will say, after this episode, I have a lot more respect for her character. I do. Because I thought she was a stereotypical, generic female character. Like, she was the slight yandere or jealous type, or secretly jealous type female character. And to see how she got fleshed out, we see her perspective on when she writes books and, different things like that. I just like the way this episode was perceived to me as a watcher of the series. And alongside that, there was fan service in this episode. I felt like the way they used the fan service in this episode, they did a damn good job of using it. Like, they didn't overdo it. Like, usually when it comes to fan service anime with, ecchi type stuff going on, they usually overdo it. They put too much emphasis on so much freaking oppai jiggling, and, I mean, they just do everything they can to, like, show fan service for like multiple minutes. And I feel like that out of all the episodes we have seen from Saikano, not counting episode 0 that was like an OVA special that was making fun of fan service, I think this is the most fan service we've had in this series. But even then, it's very tiny compared to other series. So the way this was done, it wasn't shoved down the viewer's throat, but it was enough to just say, okay, we understand you want to throw in some fan service. I mean, there was one sexual innuendo in this episode, like, oh, dude, that Utaha bed scene when she's writing the book and all, like, yo, what the fuck? Just like that sexual innuendo, like, okay. But anyways, that episode, it's very simple. I mean, it is. It's just Utaha getting characterization and getting to see, how our main male character becomes a creator. And how much he loves Utaha-senpai and doesn't want to actually be spoiled with her work. He'll just give her ideas, but he doesn't want to read her work and be spoiled because he respects her that much. It really just makes me gain a whole new level of respect for her character, the main male character, and this series in general. So yeah, it's a pretty short review this week because, I mean, it's just that's really what it is. Besides Kato being adorable at the end, like being slightly jealous. Oh, that was fucking adorable. That dude was fucking adorable. But yeah, tell me your thoughts. I love y'all so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.